Staten Runner Space, hanging out at Malaga Cove Plaza in Palos Verdes with Coach David Guerra of Hawthorne. Big day for the Hawthorne program, not only getting the opportunity to meet and interact with Coach Renee Williams-Smith of Miracosta and the runners, but also pretty sweet deal getting outfitted with some new shoes. David, we had the opportunity to talk off camera just about how much it meant to you when Renee and the Miracosta program reached out as a result of her being recognized by Brooks, and now it finally came to fruition. Just your first thoughts, your first impressions on how important today was for your kids.
Oh, it was huge. The show of generosity from Miracosta and Coach was phenomenal. You don't get somebody to go up to you every day and say we're going to donate 20 pairs of shoes to a program just out of nowhere. So it's great. It's awesome for the kids because it goes in stride with what we try to teach them at practice, which is we're here to support others always before we support ourselves. So it's great to see in the running community that there's a team that's willing to support others before they support themselves. So it's a huge day, huge learning experience for them, that giving to others goes a long way, and a teaching moment for them.
I had the opportunity to talk to your two great captains, Abel and Diana, and kind of likened it to Christmas morning in September, and when all those shoes got put out there on the boxes, and just seeing the looks on your kids' faces opening up the boxes and stuff like that. I mean, obviously it seems like happy runners are fast runners, so did you just sense the excitement and happiness that maybe you've never seen from these kids before?
Oh, they've been super excited all week. Not only excited to get the shoes, but also excited to interact with other runners, excited to get on the course next week and be able to finally race and feel like they're ready for a race. So I think with the shoes, it's going to make them feel a lot more excited, and being able to go out and run with the program that's been established and that's very good in Southern California, I think makes them feel like they're really a part of the South Bay running program, but also the entire Southern California and entire California running program.
For your kids that might be on a little bit further track or advanced track or whatever, from the running standpoint, how beneficial or how important was it for them to have the chance to go out and run with some of these established kids from Miracosta?
I think it's huge for the confidence. I think it's huge. So going into next week, where they're going to get the opportunity to race and get on the line with 20 or 30 or 40 schools, being able to come out here and run with an established program and be able to keep up with the specific group of kids, I think it's going to make them very confident that they can go out to the race and they can hang with the top 10 or top 15 or top 20 and come home with the medal and do things that aren't expected for them.
We had the chance to kind of assess the history of the Hawthorne program off camera, and talked about the fact that it might have been 7 or 8 years since the last time that there was legitimately a program. Obviously there was a team last year, but kind of maybe only in title, about the fact that people just showed up every once in a while for practice and then ran races. What has the attitude and the culture and the environment been like this year? Because it seems like you have a group that's really excited and really invested in running.
The attitude has been great. We put the carrot out there of a summer camp, and we went to Big Bear for a week, but they were required to put in X amount of miles. They were required to be on time. They were required to be at practice every day. So putting that carrot out there, and then as they did start to show up on time and every day, they were able to realize, oh, we are getting better. So the attitude is huge, and it makes all the difference in them becoming better runners. So this year they've really shown that we put in a little bit of work, it's going to pay off, and hopefully they continue to show up on time. We had 16 kids go to Big Bear. We had 20 kids consistent in the summer. We're up to 28 kids right now, and hopefully we keep those 28 through the season. And next year we're up to 40, and the year after 50, and eventually you have a program of 80 or 90 or 100 kids.
Absolutely. Obviously this Saturday is meaningful for one reason. Like you said, it's all about the community and the family and the selfless acts of these people. Next Saturday, it gets to be real in the sense that you're under the lights at Rosemead. What are you looking forward to? What do you think the kids are looking forward to about that? Just getting on the line and finally being able to go against somebody else?
As a coach, I'm looking forward to being able to run all over the course and lose my voice every single race. But in terms of the kids, really looking forward to them kind of finishing and looking at that clock and having their mouth drop open and be amazed by how fast they were able to go. Because once you get on the course, and especially Rosemead, where you get to run under the lights, you're on the line with 150 kids, and the lights come on, and you're running in the dark. I think it brings a whole new level of adrenaline to it, and I think that atmosphere is going to allow the kids to really go out there. PR huge compared to the ones that ran last year, but also some of them may break their mile PR from track in the first mile of the race. So I think it's going to be huge for them to see that as I'm at the first mile and tell them that you just ran X mile, and to know that that was faster than any mile they've ever run before, and they still have 2 miles to go, I think it's going to be
very cool. Well, we look forward to them being outfitted well, and then we look forward to seeing them running well. Again, Hawthorne coach David Guerra, instrumental in turning this program around and restoring the proud tradition, bringing the Cougars back to prominence. David, thanks so much for your time, and keep up the good work.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.